Hey there! My name is Svitlana Melnychuk and I got some exciting news to share with you about our latest update to PortaPhone from PortaOne. We've been listening to your feedback and we're working to bring you the PortaPhone features you've been asking for. One of the most highly anticipated additions in the updates is the call transfer feature. Yep, you heard it right! Now you can seamlessly transfer calls within the PortaPhone app, making your communication smoother and more efficient. Imagine a sales executive is on a call with a client discussing an important project. Suddenly, the executive realizes that the conversation needs some crucial insight from a colleague who has more expertise in the topic. In the past, the executive might have had to juggle multiple devices or go through a complicated transfer process. But with PortaPhone and this new call transfer feature, it's a breeze. With just a few taps on the screen, they can seamlessly transfer the call to their colleague without any interruption. So what else is new with PortaPhone? Let's start with the significant improvements we made to the PortaPhone interface. Now, managing multiple lines and minimizing active calls is easier than ever. Want to see these features in action? Watch as I demonstrate how to make a transfer, minimize a call, and switch between two active calls.
So let's make some test calls. I have two devices, my Android phone and my iPhone, and I have a dialer also registered in my browser. So right now I'm making a call from my Android devices to my iPhone. We can see an incoming call right now, and two lines actually. And I want to transfer this call to my dialer. So both calls are active right now. I'm pressing the transfer button. I'm entering the number of my dialer. I have the incoming call here. I'm accepting it. So right now, I have an active call here and on my dial. So let's make one more test. I will call with video to my iPhone. I'm having this incoming call. Okay. And now I want to minimize the call. So let's make one more test call. I'm calling to this device that I have. And right now I have two lines. And I can switch between them.
And there are more new features in this update as well. We made a number of enhancements that are focused on improving your overall experience with PortaPhone. Here is what you can expect. First, PortaPhone now has better connection stability. We put in the work to ensure that your user's connection will remain solid, even when switching between Wi-Fi and mobile data. And if the network drops, don't worry, we've added extra ways to help you reconnect quickly. Second is the smoother publishing process. We've been busy behind the scene getting more apps published for you. In fact, in the past few weeks alone, we launched around 8 new applications. Plus, we've streamlined our internal processes and improved our instruction and documentation to make everything run more smoothly. Best of all, we've also found a way to speed up the review process with Apple and Google. Now, getting your app published will be quicker, and you won't have to deal with the headache of navigating through all these complicated review hoops that are typically required by Apple and Google. And that brings us to the improved user's interface. You enhance the PortaPhone UI based on your feedback. Along with improving the transfer functionality, we've also added more status updates, so you're always aware of what is happening with your connection. With these exciting improvements, we're confident that PortaPhone will continue to provide your clients with a great experience that meets all their communications needs. Remember, thanks for PortaOne's 2-week deployment cycle. You can count on receiving a fresh version of the application regularly. This means you always have the latest version with all the improvements, new features, and fixes ready to go. It also means you should keep on sending us your feedback so we can use it to plan future releases. So why wait? Update your PortaPhone now and experience the difference for yourself. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon with more news about PortaPhone.